and lakes and all of these fun places outside where there's water. But lately I've been wondering, there's water inside too. How does water get to all of the places inside, like in our houses? Like right here. Or right here. It's always available in your bathroom or in your kitchen or when you want to take a shower. I think that we should do some research because I'm wondering, does all of this water come from the lakes and the rivers that we explored? So I decided to look up where the water comes from that we find in our faucets every day. And when I searched, this is what I found. Here in the United States, tap water usually comes from 3 different sources. The lakes and rivers that we explored, but also groundwater, which I've never heard of before. So I decided to look up what groundwater is. Now, when I looked this up, I was super surprised. Groundwater is water that's underground, which means that we can't see it. So even if you have a yard that has dirt and grass, there's groundwater way down below. So that makes me wonder, well, if we can access the waters in lakes and rivers, how do you access groundwater? What I found is that you can access the water that's deep underground through something called a well. Now, I'm really curious about what a well is. I think it's time to ask our friend, water expert Becca, for help. Hey Becca, can you tell us more about wells? See you all next week on my next vlog.
Hi friends, it's water expert Becca here. Now I just reviewed what Abby J sent us over and I can't wait to talk more about it. This week Abby J wants to know all about wells and what is a well, so let's get started. Okay, so well, let me tell you what a well is. See what I did there? A well joke. Okay, so right off the bat, what the heck is a well? A well, by definition, is a structure created in the ground by digging to access liquid. Of course! The oldest common type of well is a water well, where people get water to drink. I'll come back to that. So, Abby J was talking all about groundwater too, and that is the purpose of a well, to collect all of that groundwater so that we can continue to use it. And so when I think of a well, personally, I think of like a wishing well or something that looks just like this. So what am I doing standing out here today instead of in the lab running tests or on location? Well, see what I did there? Well, today many places and homes have wells. At your very house, you could have a well. And so that is why I am outside, because right there is the well here at Crossroads. We have 2 wells that provide water for everything. Our drinking water, our water to use the bathroom, to shower, our kitchen water, all the places that Abby J showed us where water is, our wells here at camp provide that, which is so awesome. Do you all have a well at your house? Okay, so the wells are in there. We have 2 wells here on camp, as I said, and they look like little huts. And then you open the door, and then in there is where the well is. So it's under the ground. And we sometimes will go in there and check to make sure the levels are good so that the well is filled and can supply us with water. What's cool about wells is that they are able to provide so much water for everyone. Wells are made all over the world and they've been used for so long. Abby J talked about the rivers and lakes providing water for wells, and yes, a lot of wells are made right by lakes and rivers and water sources so that they can collect that water so that we can continue to use it. How awesome! Now, wells are an ever-flowing, providing source of water, just like Jesus provides the water of life. Now, in just a little bit, we're gonna head into our small groups and actually talk about the woman at the well, where Jesus teaches her all about the living water that God provides. So I'm gonna stick around here, run some more tests, do some more research so that I can be ready for whatever Abby J asks us next. But we're gonna head into our small groups to talk more about the well and the living water. This is water expert Becca signing off.
Now it's time to take the world with Earl and Pearl. Hey everybody, it's me Pearl.
And it's me, Earl. Welcome to
World with Earl and Pearl. How you been this week?
Pretty good. I had a great time looking for water last week from the outdoor challenge.
Same. I was able to find the coolest puddle.
Well, that sounds real nice.
Sure was.
Abby J took us on another awesome adventure this week. We got to go to the wells and learn where water comes from.
Right. We got to see what the well looked like and where it was and everything around the well and more.
Sure was neat. Water expert talked about what the purpose of a well is and see the wells around her area too.
That was so interesting. I had no idea. How cool all those different types of wells are too, right?
Yeah, that was real cool to learn. It was great how she talked about how the well is an example of how the water of life is for everyone and that everyone can drink from the well.
I really appreciated that. The well is for everyone.
You bet.
Well, what do you say we head in an SPC, song, prayer, and outdoor challenge?
I think that's a great idea.
Let's get singing.
Now join us in singing My Lighthouse.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me shining in the darkness. I will follow you, oh, my lighthouse, my lighthouse. I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Great singing, everyone!
Will you all join me in prayer?
Of course!
We are going to do a whisper prayer. You'll put your hands together as you are able and whisper your prayer into your hand, and then I'll end the prayer and we will release the prayer to God. Gracious God, we come to you today with our prayers as we whisper them into our hands. God, we give these prayers up to you today. Amen.
Amen! Hey, I got an outdoor challenge for us this week.
Yahoo! What is it?
This week, our outdoor challenge is head outside and find 3 to 5 things that rely on water to live. Hint, you can find way more. Maybe you'll spot an animal, a tree, or plants. Feel free to take pictures or write down what you find. As a reminder, bring along your parent or guardians on this adventure too.
Better go find my notebook. Let's head out now.
Sounds good.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye everyone, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.